Hey, Julie.
Hi,
I
Robin.
I am so excited because even though I got the chance to teach you and know you throughout the years, I am so excited that you started working at our North location in Calgary. And I really want you to share, because I know a little bit, but share with me like what really got you into massage therapy in the first place.
Oh, well, I kind of fell into massage. I was in my mid 20s. I had applied to the X-ray tech program at SAIT and didn't get in. And then super competitive. A friend of a friend that was an RMT said, why doesn't Julie do massage? And so I started looking into it and it checked all the boxes for kind of my lifestyle and what I wanted to do. And when I was looking into school, out in Vernon, you had to do a weekend course to apply to their school. So you had to do their weekend intro course.
Like a
And
tester, like a sample.
yeah,
Nice.
and I did it and I just fell in love. I was so inspired and excited and I never looked back essentially. Like I did that course and I was like, this is what I want to do. Like
Yeah.
they taught us just a few basic techniques and just the power of how good that made whoever was working on me made me feel and how good you could make somebody feel. I was like, I need to know more.
Yeah. It's like one of those things. It's like once you're in it and you go, yeah, this is totally for me. It's almost like an instant kind of love thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even remember thinking about anything else after that. It was like instant.
I love it. And so you did your training here in Calgary.
I did, yes. And you got to be one of my teachers,
You
which
did.
was really fun.
Well, and I loved teaching massage because I got to see therapists, and I seriously think this, I got to see them when they were at their most stressed because school is all about like challenging. And so as a clinic owner now, I love it because I have this idea of how people deal with extreme stress and still what they can bring to the table because life is constantly stress. There's always going to be things, but if you don't allow it to impact your clients and how you treat. So I was always micro interviewing at the time. So like not to put any stress on you, but I was interviewing you a long time ago. So
Perfect.
and so what got you into lymph drainage?
Well, so you being a little buzz in the back of my ear, just like your excitement and passion for it. But then I had a few clients that really stuck in my brain and they came to me and I was pretty sure one had lymphedema. Um, and just some of the swelling and we didn't learn anything about it in school, and so other than I knew that it existed and that I was told that it was a powerful tool. And so these people would come in and I'd be like, I know there's something that can be done for you, but I can't do it. So I would refer them out and send them your way if they're in Calgary.
Yeah.
um and yeah, so that kind of it just was always sort of in the back of my mind then of I should do this course. And finally worked out. I was here and ready to take a course. And um, yeah. And then once, same sort of thing though, once I got into the lymph courses, it just blew my mind open again of wow, I didn't know what I wanted to do with massage. Like before that, people kept asking me, what do you specialize in? And I was like, wow, nothing.
Muscles.
And
I
then I
do
did,
muscles.
yeah, right. I'm super good at getting you relaxed. And then lymph though was just this new world of there's so many pieces with it. It's amazing.
So do you use the two things together a lot, or do you find that you prefer doing the lymph separate, or how do you find you get some of the best results?
I like a combination. I like to pull from all the tools. Um, yeah, I like to do a little bit of lymph. I still love to do massage. I find a lot, though, what I've really started to focus on is head and neck, headaches. The other thing I became super interested in then through lymph is the brain and concussions. And so that's kind of where my focus has gone with it, and getting to do, like I said, the head and neck, working with the migraines and whiplash. And that's a combination. You need both the lymph to get rid of the inflammation and then to relax the tight muscles that are there as well.
And you do craniosacral therapy too. So do
Yeah.
you, and I'm sure just like me, you kind of just, you pull from what you need for that patient, but how has it been integrating those three things together?
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot. I feel like I really like to talk to my clients about it. And I feel like I talk a lot during my massages in the sense of education. Um, just trying to, yeah, show about how all these tools can work together. And yeah, I get like the best benefits, I guess, when you get to use them all.
Yeah.
You do a few, like you loosen up some muscles, you do some lymph, you do some cranial holds, just can have such a strong effect
Yeah.
on the body.
That's awesome. And so has there been like with concussions and with jaw work or headaches, etc. What have you gotten sort of like the best results, working with those pieces together?
Um, like I don't know how to answer that one.
That's okay. Well, and that's the thing is that like, and every client's totally different, right? So
Right.
it's a really hard thing. But that's what I love about the fact that, you've done that training, you've done lymph drainage, and it's true. Like I love working the head and neck and the face and the jaw and the eyeballs and all those things because it makes such a fast impact, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact that you have those and craniosacral therapy is awesome. And it's just, you can have such an impact with doing so very, I don't want to say little, but the least invasive techniques, right?
Least invasive. I think that's like the coolest thing is that people like they're just like, you didn't do that. Like they sort of say like you didn't do much,
Yeah.
but then they're like, wow, this like feels so different. And there's people that come in with headaches and we do a combination of these, like the three of them, and they walk out and they're like, my headache is gone.
Yeah.
I've had they'll say they've had a headache for like 3 days and I'm here and finally made it out of the house, and then their headache goes away,
Yeah.
and that's so rewarding.
It's so much fun. And I will say, I was so excited when I opened up the North Clinic because there was a handful of therapists that I was like, please, please, please let them be interested in doing more of this and wanting to. So you were obviously one of the top on my list. And so I am so, so happy that you are at Lymph Balance Center Calgary North. And I know just from having had treatment from you, but also teaching you that you are such an intuitive practitioner. And I know that the more you dive deeper into them, it's just, you're just going to go crazy and just make such changes. So I am so excited that you're a part of the team and can't wait to introduce more clients too, because I think it's just going to be a game changer for a lot of people. So I'm so grateful and thanks for joining the team.
Well, thanks for having me. It's so nice to work with a field of people who are interested in the same thing, and a bunch of therapists too that have more experience than me, to get to
Yeah.
like pick their brains and learn more, because
Yeah.
yeah, the list of courses I want to do is long.
I know. I still have that and it's been 20 years. So don't worry, it will never, ever, ever stop. So, but
Perfect.
thanks for chatting a little bit. And like I said, I can't wait to have more clients meet you and feel the awesomeness of your sessions. So thanks again.
Well, thank you.
Hold on.